Taylor, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right. I thought I read, and I'm going to get the confirmation from you directly. This is your first lead role.
I'm looking at Christine right now because I'm like, it is my first lead role. Oh, it is my first lead role. Kind of.
Look at me to break the news to you, because I swear, I know obviously I'm familiar with your work, but I was doing my research and getting ready for today, and I'm like, my goodness, if it is, I have to congratulate her and tell her fantastic job. Great work.
Thank you. Thanks.
And I'm happy that I'm the one that was able to break the news to you.
Oh, the exclusive right here.
All right. I love it. So that being said, what were your first thoughts when you got the script? And I'll tell you where that question came from. I know it's a generic, big question, but for me, I like to go into films. I don't watch trailers. I want to go to them cold. I want to experience them as just somebody, off the street that will go into the theater. Oh, I want to see this movie. And I was so surprised. And we'll break that down in a minute, but I want to know what you thought when you first got this script.
I first met Luca, and I had just seen all of We Are Who We Are and was a huge fan of his previous films. And, he was on the list of directors that if I knew that he even thought I existed, I would have combusted spiritually. So the fact that he asked for a meeting with me and proposed this script was really life-changing. And it could have been anything. I could have had no words and I would have done it and been so grateful. So there was no hesitation, trepidations, fear on my end. Only fear to do a good job, but I was just down. I was ready to show up with whatever I had and be there.
You completely gave everything you have, and we've only been best friends for 3 minutes now, but I could tell the passion, and you act with a good friend of mine, Timothee Chalamet. I've talked with him over the years many times. Great guy, but there are some scenes, specifically the eating scenes, and I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. How did you film that? Like, what were you thinking? What was it like to experience that? And that's a question I know that viewers of mine would love for me to ask, and that's why I'm including that.
Yes, it's a very it's a burning question right now, I think, and for good reason. I mean, it's a strange thing in a way. It might be strange to say, but it was so easy and effortless in a way, and very fun. And there was a lot of heavy emotional themes that we were dealing with, that with the blood, it just felt like something, to play around with. And it also tasted very good, like the fake blood that they used. And I think it probably is also that thing of being a child and wanting to dress up and play, that you don't really take yourself seriously when you look in the mirror and you're covered in blood. And there's something that you kind of have to put in disbelief in your brain about it. So those days I just remember being really like buoyant and fluid and natural, and they're definitely much scarier than they were to film it. On screen, they're scarier than they were to film it.
Thank you for the honest answer. I really appreciate it. Again, congratulations to you. Great job. Seriously. It's very enjoyable. And thank you, Christina. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.